Some mothers are actually the cause of their daughter's problem. I guess this happened mostly to first daughters. Thank God for where I came from actually. So as I was coming back yesterday from work, I overheard this two people. I think they are coming back from school or something, two ladies. So the conversation, the discussion kinda was like this girl, where she came from, a nice girl, according to how they were describing, a very beautiful girl. But her mother knows, like you now, your mother knows that you're still schooling, you're not doing anything to help yourself financially because you're in school. Even if you're doing something, you can't actually do much because of how Nigerian schools are, now. But according to what they were discussing, this girl's mother still always like pressure this girl to be like, we don't have this, our house rent will so expire, we are not feeding well, provisions has finished, we need to do this, we need to do that. I was just listening to this conversation. I was like, are there really people like this? Though I'm not surprised. I've heard a whole lot of things like this. Then that the mother pressures her, like, I don't know if I'll call it pressure, but the woman asked her for things like they need something, they need house rent has expired, and your daughter is not doing anything. And funny enough, what I asked myself is, so this daughter of yours should bring all these things, and okay, we bring this money, or if it's in terms of provision, and give to you. Let's say, okay, provision is not really that much. Maybe if she's doing one or two, she can be able to like afford money for that and bring to you guys to at least. But money for rent, money for feeding, to the extent that some of your, I think, your junior siblings, you also support financially in taking care of them, and maybe one or two schools, stuff like that. You don't know where your daughter is getting money from. She will get money for house rent and give to you, you will collect. You don't ask questions. Sometimes I wonder how I won't judge. I don't know where they are coming from, but I feel like some mothers, at least you're a woman, you're supposed to put yourself into that your daughter's shoes to know that this is my daughter of all things. Where is she getting all this money from? Instead, you're the one asking her for all those kind of huge financial help for somebody that is still schooling. So I just feel like most of our parents are also part of the reason some girls are out there on the streets, because they are being asked, or let's say a little bit pressured, to help the family even when they are not able to help the family at that point. Your daughter is going to school. For you to be asking her this kind of something, that means you're not the one paying her school fees and her accommodation where she's staying. You're asking her for your own rent, for money to take care of you guys where you are staying, and she's also taking care of herself. So I don't know, but for the daughters that they are being pressured this way, I think, I'm not saying you should run away from your family, but you should cut some things off. Seriously. If that will actually lead you into doing something you're not supposed to do, cut it off. Your parents brought you into this world. Yeah, the least they can do is to at least take care of your basic needs till you reach to some certain length or age. But for them to now start pressuring you into taking care of them when you don't even have anything, then maybe that now leading you into entering the streets to do something you're not supposed to do. Please cut that thing off. You're not helping yourself. Tomorrow, God forbid, I'm not praying for anything, but if some kind of consequences arises, your mother will not help you. She might do one or two things, but you're still going to be the one to pass through all those trauma and all those problems you get. And then some mothers that are doing this might not necessarily be Nigerian. It's not even all, because I know where I'm coming from. I cannot try rubbish. My mother, they will deal with me before, so you get. Some mothers, if you're doing this, please, you don't know what your girl is suffering out there. You don't know the kind of hands or people she has been with. So please cut her some slack and stop asking her for some things that you know that she's not supposed to be able to afford at that age or at that level. Especially your girl is not working, she's just schooling. You're asking her for house rent and some high or needs. You're not even supposed to. Let's say she's working, she's the one that's now supposed to, okay, this is my family and you guys have tried well, let me assist you get. But for you pressuring her, asking her for some things, mothers, mommies, please, you guys should stop doing that. Try and look for something to do for yourself to help yourself. Then till this your children rise and by God's grace now start helping you guys out. Okay, let's just stop. Some girls are out there on the street, they are doing some kind of things not from their heart, but if they remember the kind of pressure that is coming from home them, they don't have any option than to, do some kind of nasty things to survive, take care of themselves and still take care of you. I heard this thing yesterday. I'm grateful to God for where I came from, and I'm like, no, some mothers are not trying, and this happens around us. So please, if you're hearing this, I just heard this thing like gossip, other people's conversation. So I decided to just come and share. If you're a mother, please ask your daughters what they are doing and stop asking them for some kind of, especially financial help that you know that they are not supposed to be able to afford. Then if your daughter is doing some kind of huge things and you know that this girl is not working, like a girl that cannot prove where her source of income is coming from, and she has a car, she's paying your rent or she ought to pay you for your rent, and you know she's not working, let's say she's schooling, ask some kind of questions of where that money is coming from. Call your daughters back and encourage them, advise them, help them out. Where I am today, thank God for my mom. She's actually the biggest reason for where I found myself today. So instead of you to be adding some impact in your daughters, you're frustrating their life. Then daughters, if you know that you're getting this kind of pressure, find for yourself and cut some kind of people off for the meantime. Don't allow somebody, even if it's family, to pressure you into doing what you're not supposed to do at the moment. Just help yourself the way you can and pray to God. And I definitely know that He's a God that shows favor and He's going to come true for you, okay?